When you decide to stop working or reduce your working hours, you may need a retirement income. Currently, from the age of 55, you can use a pension to create an income. But changes to working habits could make it far more complicated for today's workers. As a result, taking an active role and managing pensions now is vitally important to know what you have, how they're actually doing, and where they're actually invested. People are more likely to swap jobs frequently to suit their lifestyle and career goals. It gives people the freedom to balance their work and personal life and climb the success ladder in terms of career progression. However, each position is likely to come with a pension, and it can make managing retirement savings an actual headache with many different pots. Research carried out by an investment and pension company, Aegon, found that 66% of workers in the UK think that a job for life is a thing of the past. The trend now is for people to switch to jobs more frequently than previous generations. And further stats show that just 1 in 20 workers aged 18 to 34 expect to spend more than 20 years with a single role or with the same employer. This is in stark contrast to those over 55, of which 48% either already worked for a single employer or expect to work for a single employer for more than 2 decades. So things are changing. Auto-enrollment has been extremely successful in getting more people saving for retirement. The one downside for this, though, is that people move from company to company may have a new scheme set up each time, meaning lots of different pots. Auto-enrollment is based on the following criteria. Those aged between 22 and state pension age earn at least £10,000 a year, usually working in the UK. Auto-enrollment allows you to save for the future. You contribute 4% of your pensionable earnings each month, and you can increase this as you wish. The government gives you 1% if you're a basic rate taxpayer, and your employer contributes 3% of your earnings. Though some employers may offer a higher contribution or may do something to match it. If you don't fit the criteria above, you still have the option to join, and your employer may also still contribute on your behalf. If you don't take any active interest in your retirement planning when you're working, you will find it very difficult to understand if your numbers are on track. If your numbers are on track to allow you to reach your goals. Having many pension pots can make this more difficult. When you come to retirement and you decide how to access your pension, having it in multiple pots can cause a huge headache. Now, once again, you need to bring together all the different values of the pensions to understand the income and lifestyle your retirement savings can actually deliver you. On top of the challenges multiple pensions can cause when trying to understand your retirement, it can mean your investments don't go as far as you'd expect. For example, charge on a smaller pension can effectively wipe out investment gains. In some cases, consolidating your pensions can improve returns and make retirement plans easier to manage. Consolidating your pension allows you to transfer pensions into another existing pension. This way, you'll be able to reduce how many pensions you have to manage. It can make it easier to keep track of where all your investments are. For many, consolidating pensions, especially if you have multiple small pots, will make sense. It can help reduce the impact of charges on the investment performance. At the point of retirement, it can also make it easier to access your pension to create an income. However, sometimes consolidation isn't the most appropriate choice. For example, some pensions will come with additional benefits that may lose if you were to transfer out. This may include the ability to access the investments earlier than the normal retirement date. It's important to fully understand your pensions before you decide to consolidate them. You also need to consider where your pension is invested too. There are many areas to consider, including long-term investment performance, charges in your current workplace pension scheme. So please contact us if you're juggling several pensions and want to make them easier to manage. We'll work with you to create a long-term plan that not only factors in ease of managing pensions, but considers your retirement. Now, this is for general information only and does not actually constitute financial advice. If you need financial advice, please seek out an independent financial advisor like ourselves who can help you with that.